Boys would take up for the girls sometimes. We did what they wanted us to, like they wanted us to. There was no fight, but otherwise.
You're talking about your brothers.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember telling me a story about picking cotton? And you guys would pick cotton and they'd leave the littler kids out there by the wagon? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, if Mom had to come to the field, she'd bring the baby and put the dress tail down on the wheel of the cotton that had been picked. So they didn't go anywhere. I don't think they even could sit up.
And then the other kids would be out in the field picking the cotton?
Right. Picking cotton.
How old do you think you were when you started picking cotton?
Well, when I started, shoot, not old enough. But I remember picking strawberries in little containers when Gracie and Ray would come down from St. Louis and take strawberries back home. And then permanents, what were they called?
Permanents?
The home permanents, what were they called?
Permanents.
Well, permanent
Oh,
hair.
like curls?
Yeah.
Your beauty shop?
Yeah.
You had a beauty shop on Grand Avenue.
Well, that wasn't what I was thinking about, but I remember that.
Your mom would put your hair up in curlers? Is that what you're talking about?
Mm-hmm.
And how many kids did she have?
13.
Now, she had more than 13, didn't she? But a couple of them passed away?
Mm. I don't know. I know Gracie just dropped dead. She had poured her coffee. Her coffee cup was still hot when Roger found it. She was on the bed, on the floor.
So how old were you? Do you remember how old you were when you and your mom and dad moved to Granite?
Oh, good grief. Moved to Granite.
Mm-hmm.
We lived in Madison first, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
The railroad tracks. They were not used. The tracks weren't used anymore, but they were right on the railroad track. And then we moved over to
Namioki, right?
Namioki Road, Ankinoki Road.
Mm-hmm.
That's what one of my boys used to call it, Ankinoki Road. And then I remember Teresa coming to visit after her husband died of a heart attack. I remember when Joe got head lice from school. And they wouldn't let him come to school. After they found the head lice, they couldn't let him come back to school without it looked like what do you call those big old hats? Yeah, they're caps that cover the head.
Like a shower cap?
And, buckles down here, so that if you got headlights, they can't get on somebody else. I felt so sorry for him because he was so embarrassed. Looks like everybody in school would have one of those though, don't they?
Yeah, headlights is still bad now.
Well, they're bad. Try to get rid of. Well, maybe not. Maybe they.
They're still bad to try to get rid of.
Do something now. Take them away.
So what about your kids? Did they fight a lot?
Well, not when their dad was around, they didn't. But with me, heck, they just walked all over me.
You were mushy, huh?
I wouldn't care. I didn't care what they did. Preacher come to the house for just to visit. Their dad would be drunk, come paging in, just talk. That preacher talk to him like it, you know. I was so embarrassed. He never did go to church either.
Is your nose itching?
Mm-hmm.
What's that mean?
Somebody's coming.
What's that thing that you used to say about the redbirds? When you'd see a red
bird fly to the right, see my fella for tomorrow night. And on and on. I don't know what else. Searcy, Arkansas. I wonder how long we lived there.
I don't know.
Grace and Ray lived up on there was a stream, what they call it. Stream of water.
Creek?
A creek, yeah. There was a creek between us and their house. Had spring that the water came from.